So just a couple of days ago, I flew Royal Jordanian's shortest flight. It was a no-service flight between Tel Aviv and here, Amman. Today, I'm getting to experience their hospitality just a little bit longer. I'm flying from Amman to Amsterdam. It's just under 5 hours, so we'll get a chance to see what the onboard service is like with Royal Jordanian. Unfortunately, this is only a narrow-body aircraft. It's an A320, so it's not the same experience as the 787. That said, I'm in business class, and any flight in business class is a good one. So join me, let's go. Royal Jordanian's flagship Amman Lounge is located on the mezzanine level. It's large and being made bigger, which is good because it was very busy and therefore tricky to avoid filming people. It was a nice lounge with lots of food offerings and a half-decent cup of coffee. By way of introduction, this is my mother. We're travelling together to Amsterdam. Nice bit of Arabic coffee to welcome us on board the flight. So cheers, here's to a great flight. Cheers. Now you just make sure you behave yourself during this flight. She can get a bit rowdy at times. And now some apple juice. Cheers. Here's to a great flight.
Good morning, dear guests. On behalf of Royal Jordanian on board the lines, Captain Mohammed Rialat, cabin manager Shruq Rifai, and the rest of the crew would like to welcome you on board this Airbus 320, bound for Schiphol International Airport in Amsterdam.
The taxi out to the runway provided some interesting sights. This included a repossessed Jet Airways aircraft from India and a mini aircraft graveyard containing various old aircraft from long defunct airlines. There's a sea down there and it looks dead. One of the biggest advantages of being a parent is being able to tell dad jokes. That was a brilliant one, I'm sure you'd agree. From up here you can see how small the Dead Sea actually is, with Jordan on the left and Israel on the right. Soon after this we were flying over Jerusalem. Unsurprisingly, the business class cabin on the Royal Jordanian A320 is laid out in a 2x2 configuration with 4 seats across. There are a total of 16 seats across 4 rows, but on this flight there were only 7 passengers in business class, so we had room to spread out. After takeoff, I moved to row 4, so my mum could also have a window seat. The seats are just like large leather comfortable armchairs. They offered a good amount of legroom and extendable footrests. The headrests were well padded and adjustable. The seat controls were easy to use and the amount of recline was excellent. Power and a USB port as well as individual reading lights completed the picture. All in all, these were excellent short-haul business class seats. Once up in the air, service started with a warm towel and a drink. I went with a glass of cloud juice, which was served with delicious spiced nuts. When I was offered a second serve of nuts, I immediately celebrated with a gin and tonic. It's 2 thumbs up for the Royal Jordanian service so far. While we're getting ready for lunch, why not take a moment to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Lunch always tastes better once you've subscribed to my channel. Lunch started with a choice of Western or Arabic appetizers, and I naturally went with the Arabic. The food is one of the best things about travelling in this part of the world. For mains, I went with a pasta. It was tasty and not too large, which was good considering how much I'd been eating. I finished the meal with some cheese and lemon ginger tea. By now, we were flying over the Greek islands and I started dreaming of future holidays. Back inside the aircraft, it was time to check out the entertainment system. There are actually two systems. The older legacy system featured on the individual entertainment screens and a new streaming service on a special app that you need to download before your flight. The old system is very basic with limited choices and will eventually be phased out. All movies have already been removed. It did contain a route map though, something that the streaming system didn't have. The streaming system did have a lot more viewing choices though, and it worked well. I watched a documentary on a corner shop in London called Harrods. In addition to two entertainment systems, Royal Jordanian also provides a small amenities kit on these flights. It's a nice gesture, but I'm not sure how useful socks and an eye mask are on a 5-hour daytime flight. Once I'd finished learning about British corner shops, I spent some time working on my videos, whilst Mum had moved to a quiet spot to do some meditation. Eventually, I too sat back, relaxed and enjoyed the flight. About 5 hours after leaving Amman, it was time to land in Amsterdam, and as always, I was glued to the window. I love the shapes and patterns of the manicured Dutch landscape, even on a cloudy day. So finally got to experience the Royal Jordanian service on a longer flight, and that was really nice. Thought the crew on this flight were excellent. Meals, service, really nice. So based on that, I'd definitely fly them again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't done so yet, please do check out my channel. And if you feel that way inclined, please subscribe. It'd mean a lot. Look, in the meantime, as always, happy travels.